Hello? Oh, poppin'. Oh, lots of poppin'. Game's not used to having this many people in it. Wow, that is actually a large number of people. Should I expect people attacking me or something? Also disease? This is admittedly pretty exciting, actually, because this game has been hyping up this location all game. I've had the tiniest glimpse into the lobby of the tower. I've never been into the Termitary, or the abattoir, or other places, the train station. That's Burrock, isn't it?
I need a good sleep today.
You shouldn't have come, Ornan. It's dangerous here. You're not used to dealing with them. What are you doing here, Burrock? I went to the abattoir and came back with something of value. Listen to me, Ornan. If my hope proves to be true, we'll have a serum by tomorrow. That's some news. So what was that thing you came back with? Blood. Blood again. I'm not ready to say where I got it, but it may very well be that Stock worked on. That's his name's. But it may very well be what Stock worked on, only better. It's still alive. Look if it has, you know, what, antibodies? Yes, antibodies. You already know what living bacteria looks like, as well as dead ones. Stock told me all about that. I think it won't be too hard for you to establish what this blood does to the infection. I'm glad our character knows what they're talking about whenever they look at samples, because every time I look at samples, I'm like, alright. So you just want me to examine this blood under a microscope? Just that? You study this blood, Ornan. Tomorrow I'll hand you a dose of functional panacea. If you prove this is the blood we need, it might be I hand the panacea to you today. I trust your word. Is this convincing enough for you? It is? Where do I find you? I'll be around here. Still have a hell of a lot to do. If there's trouble, I'll let you know. Then we should meet in the basement under the corpulent workshop. The stock sound screams. I never know what to call that scream. I've described it as the one that goes from 1 to 11 instantly and then tapers off, but I don't know how to... It's not like the Howie scream or the Wilhelm scream. I never know what to call that one. That's just so comical. Alright.
I'd give anything for a decent meal.
Tell me, how did you get inside the abattoir? The gates were blocked with boulders from the inside. When the time comes, butchers roll them aside. You can find a way in after that. Wait for the right moment. And one of the boulders rolled aside at what time? There is some kind of regularity, but I haven't cracked it yet. Tried to squeeze it out of the Mother Superior, but she's only fooling around. I can never understand if she's serious or not. Are they going to be open today? There's a massive butcher feud inside. They're fighting each other. Something displeased them quite a bit. I might have played a part in it, I'm afraid. The Mother Superior claims that everything should quiet down after midnight. Maybe after 2 o'clock they'll roll away the boulder blocking the main entrance. They'll let you in after that, if the Mother allows it. Why are they fighting? Yesterday, after they were released, they had a council of sorts. Today they split in half. Some demand the foreman's death. Others, it seems, want to have their way with Ogimsky. In all honesty, I'm confused and don't have the slightest idea what's happening. The Mother says there's a fierce battle in there. But you have been to the Termitary before? Yes, I have. But don't ask me who let me in. What are you afraid of? I'm not afraid of anything. But way too many people died right in front of me these last few days. Not of the plague, but rather by malicious will of those too keen to execute their idea of justice. You know what I mean. Yes, I understand. Stop kicking me. Stop kicking me out. I got questions to ask.
Could it be that he had accepted her as one of his kind?
Brewers of fake panacea are holed up somewhere in the Termitary. Do you know anything about that? What? Someone's making fake panacea? In here? But this is... Yes, an inconceivable villainy. Have you maybe noticed anything suspicious? Hold on a second. Some Adonga in the second floor asked for corpses of the freshly dead. They seemed to be looking for someone they knew. I took no notice back then. Apart from that, a newcomer tramps went around looking for some room along that wall across the entrance. Dangled money. Which room? On the second floor as well? Damned if I know. I had a short way with them. Oh, right. Is that them under the sheet? Oh yeah, there's a bunch missing there.
What was that?
Got quite a letter from you. Blackmail, is it? Not at all. Just keeping you informed. It sounded like a threat. It sounded like an offer. A favor for you, Ornan. A helping hand. Have you lost your mind? No. Right now you're on a railway that leads straight into the abyss. While our cars are still aligned, I invite you to jump into the one going across the chasm, not down. As soon as I get home, I'll take to writing you an answer. It'll be more conceiving that way, for I have a knack for epistolary.
I think I have a fever. Or maybe not.
It's fine, a revolver's a rather capable translator. Alright. So Burrick's in here. I don't know how much I should be worried about disease. This area, dead end. Those are the exterior windows. These are all corpses. So somewhere up on the second floor is supposed to be where I can find the nasty people making fake medicine, panacea, panacea. I still haven't looked it up. Huh. These AI are doing interesting things, just running into walls. It's like they got the full stock library of screams they could get. Let's see. 4 p.m. My meters are mostly fine, but I do have to worry about time running out. Can I talk to these guys? No. Alright, no one's attacking me on sight yet. Lots of bodies and darkness. That does not have a long range. I'm supposed to find the overseer's daughter and give them medicine on behalf of Capella. I'm supposed to find the fake medicine creators, and I'm supposed to try to find... I'm supposed to find the way into the abattoir that's supposed to be unblocked at 10 o'clock. This is all foreign. This is so different. Yeah, there it is again. There's just so much area to check out. Mostly can't talk to these guys. That narrows things down a bit. So far, I'm not really under attack. I'm kind of surprised they don't have... Surprised they haven't been working on some kind of system for the bodies. A morgue? just a dedicated room or series of rooms to take them to, so they're not just in every... Because right now they're just in every room. This is probably it. Oh yeah, y'all look official. Peace to you, Ornan. Peace to you. Live and let live. So say the wise. Here you are, you can of worms. So can I place an order? You're more than welcome. We're not asking much. Merely 30,000. But for you, Ornan, it's free. Dead, gruel, never better. All the rot comes out. All the evil hexes come off. Oh yes, my good man. Oh. So you're using my method, is that it? Peddling your filth under my name, you scum? Ah, Ornan, have mercy. Let us be. We won't sell anything anymore. We won't cook the gruel. You let us live. You don't turn us into the mother. We will tell you an interesting something, then. You'll be pleased. Speak, then. If I like what I hear, I won't give you away. We're guilty. The boss's son is twice as guilty. We just fool around and mess about. He's buying up the real panacea. Bought it from everyone who got it from Burke. Took from everyone. Has it for himself. Shoot him, Ornan. Threaten him. Rob him. Take his panacea for yourself. Thank us. Vlad the Younger, you mean? Yes, Ornan, yes. Him, the bloodsucker. Have mercy on us, Ornan. Don't shoot us slack-baked folk. If this is true, this guy's like relentless. He very well may have dug up the well that caused the entire disease. He buys the cure for the disease from as many people he can to stop them from using it themselves. He intentionally allowed this place to become and remain infected when he could have done he actually could have taken steps to have helped the situation. How do you know about this? Lots of people coming through here, Ornan. This we know from someone holy, someone worth trusting. Right, figures. So she's into panacea now too. Only Burke can make panacea. Only Burke knows the lines. Burke gave his vials to Bodo's children. Gave it to the boss's son. Took it all to sell it to the evil people, the bloodsuckers, for iron and gold. Have mercy on us, Ornan. Let us go. Never again, until the earth takes us back. Fine. I'll tell the mother about this room, though. You have half an hour to get lost for good. Ah. You guys are doing a naughty. But you may have given me more important information to work with. You better fucking stop. I think I should just talk to Burke about this. If I can reorient myself. I came in from there, right? So this was where he was? That was really close by.
Changeling spoke to the...
Changeling spoke to the... Okay, so he, doesn't care. Or at least there's no instantaneous, no immediate update, no follow-up to be had. I looked around the second floor already. I should probably go to the third one next. There might be another door somewhere around here, but I think I mostly checked everything. Rather dramatic up here. Working door? Is this where the mother's gonna be? Hi. Oh, you're not. He was so... He looked so busy walking towards me, I thought we were gonna talk. But he's just patrolling. Oh, God. Sickness. Alright. Is that the mother? A tiny girl? Were you from the intro I saw with all the weird little girls?
Feels like I'm peeping.
Wow, she looks like she's totally aware of the situation and is going to make intelligent choices for us all.
What?
Oh, it's right, Tai Cheek. He's the one I'm supposed to give the medicine to. And I'm supposed to make it very, very clear that it came from her. That hair is such a trip. It's not really what you'd expect from that picture either. I don't know. Capella's take on her. She's very young, almost a baby. Her game in the polyhedron was generally the same. She also assumed the rule of a divine child that was worshipped and looked after not out of duty, but simply because taking care of someone that lovely brings you satisfaction and joy. And also, the children happily picked her game up because Mother had a lot of information about the kin. The world that's always been poles apart from the polyhedron. And also, that's never happened before. Is that just a second take from Capella? Here he is. Here he comes. Listen, everyone. This is a doctor. He came from outside. Will you do me a favor? Gladly. Will you let me into the abattoir then? Will you bring me the person that got us all locked in here when everybody got sick? And what would happen to that person? Well, I want to ask him why he had us locked up. And then ask him some more. It sounds threatening. The best I can do is let him know that you're looking for him. If you do what I'm asking you, I'll open the passage to the abattoir for you. Isn't he one of my bound? I don't remember. That changes things, so wait here, I'll be back.
Clara is a head taller now. Yeah.
You've got a stain on your nose, alright? Victoria sent these drugs to you. She said you must take them if you ever feel unwell. Are you sure? It's not real medicine. Well, Capella told me that you should take them if you ever get sick, alright? Well, alright, but only because Capella says so. I would swallow a bumblebee for her. That's a good girl. I guess I got a reputation bonus because there was a laughing child. I just wanted to have a little chat with you. Please, tell your servants to relax. They're not servants. They keep me out of harm's way. Fine. Were you here when the epidemic broke out? Epidemic? When people got sick and began to die. Of course I was here. If not for me, everyone who's upstairs would also be sick and dead. I was here, so there wasn't a Mother Superior in the other building. That's why everyone's dead there. Are the people upstairs alive? When we knock on the ceiling, they say that they're about to come down and make us all regret this. Regret what exactly? I don't know, but it's terribly scary. They're very, very angry with us. They want to get back at us. Let them stay where they are. Why are they angry? Because we didn't feed them. But they locked themselves away on purpose. We didn't make them to. It's their own fault, not mine. Definitely not yours.
Clara is a head taller now. Yeah.
I want the abattoir passage unlocked immediately. Passage closed. It's forbidden to go there today. Why? It's dangerous inside. That's fine. I'm not afraid. But I am. It is not to be opened. Today's a festive day. There's a beast inside. What? It is not to be talked about. Go away. You've asked too many questions already. Alright. I'm leaving. Or am I?
Feels like I'm peeping.
There's soot everywhere. That's the end of that. Can't talk to any of these people. They're just a crowd. Well, shit. Let's look into the update. So, I have a lot of reason to talk to Vlad the Younger. He sounds like he is buying up all the cures. I've already given the medicine over. I mean, overall, I just need to go back to Vlad the Younger for a bunch of reasons. Just like how every quest kind of simultaneously pointed to the Mother Superior, every quest now is pointing towards Vlad the Younger, just like right back to him. Let's get the hell out of here, which we had a surprisingly brief stay so far. There's apparently more stuff going on upstairs and whatnot, but I'm not in a hurry to explore, mainly because I'm in a hurry in general. Oh boy. It's 5 now. That is a point of concern. Almost don't recognize the place without all the fire bombers. Good news is laboratory is there. Vlad's there. I don't have to go into any infected districts during this trip. I might be done with those for today, which would be good news. Hey, Kay. Hello. This has to smell terrible by now, right? All the weird body sample stuff. Blink. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean, though? Like, really? That's new. The vial is strangely heavy and warm to the touch. I wonder what's inside. Study under its contents are a microscope immediately. Okay. The microscope's one of the few mechanics that I'm like oddly foggy on. Whenever I am told to do something, to look at something under the microscope, I feel like there's never a quest update. And I always expect the quest thing to update in the moment that I do that, because I'm doing the quest action, kind of. But I think what happens is that the moment you study something under the microscope, you then unlock a conversation option with said person. And when you get back to them, there's then a quest update. The best I have to go on. Conveniently, these two things I'm looking for are right next to each other, which is good because I'm down another hour. Wasn't the abattoir supposed to be momentarily opened at 10 o'clock? So I should be a little concerned. It's now 6. I want to do a tour of that place over there and get all the stuff I can. But I'm a bit preoccupied with my time limit right now. It's not the best time for me to go running around at... Excuse me. Ow, he bit me. Damn it. He showed up so quickly. Frustrating. There, go away, meters.
What?
I can basically choose one side or the other. I should remind myself, is he one of my bound? Victor Kane. Yeah, right. I think the Olgimskis might be members of Brooks bound. I think for me it's the Kanes. Yeah, the Kane family. And some odd characters. There's the Stamaton brothers, which have barely appeared in this game at all, aside from the little bit of story about Eva Jan. Avion's one of my bound, and she's dead, presumably, so I'm not doing a great job there. Marker Mortal's barely a character. Maria's an odd one. Yeah, kind of just is the Canes. They're an odd set of bound. Whatever happens, these people must live. Their fates are bound to mine. They may well hold the keys to my victory in their hands. This window needs to be bigger, by the way. It makes no sense that this little screen space and that font size is even being used in a video game of this, like, that needs to scale. I understand that it might have been, it made back when that was less of a thing, but still. Let's see. Right, oh, that's just Victor Kane's explanation of the bound. I was like, why does he have his own section? I don't look at this menu very often. I always think I can open these or something, but I can't. You can't, there's no like a briefing or anything. So he's not technically one of my bound, but I don't know.
Have you heard? The military arrives tomorrow.
I guess I have to make my own call about how I want to deal with this stuff. Inquiring about the potion stuff that the panacea that he's been buying up might help sway me. Well, I found the worm poison makers, but they told me that you, Master Vlad, have also dabbled in the panacea black market. Yes, when I learned that Burak had concocted a panacea, I decided to completely seize the flow of goods. That's how the informers came to know. I requested it on purpose, make no mistake. This isn't about greed. I simply thought it would be prudent to control this market. One would emerge anyway. So your concern for the bound was only a disguise. You were only ever concerned with turning a profit. It seems my old reputation will take a while to get rid of. Your knowledge is outdated, Bachelor. Things have changed. I have changed. This morning, I wanted to seize the Panacea black market, so I bought up everything that Burak has made and distributed. And I gave away all that I had bought. No money, well, a little money, so that it wouldn't look like I was offering a donation. I gave it all to the bound, and the ones who needed it the most, in my opinion. Those who nearly died because of me. Who? I promised to keep their names secret. I'm wary of Clara, you see. She's very good at getting what she needs from people, both words and things. Well, one of them is Mark Immortal. He's not hiding it, but his situation is different. He's running a plague house and all. But you have spared at least one for yourself, I hope, haven't you? I need neither money nor protection from death now. The latter, because I want to give the plague the opportunity to punish me for my acts. And the former, please spare me your mockery, is because I now aspire to something. Call me sentimental. I won't reveal it. I don't want to scare the dream away. You've given me serious food for thought, thank you. Ah. So if he's telling the truth, I can go up to Mark right now and he'll have the reward. Still not sure how I feel about the idea of him ripping this reward out of the hands of everyone down there. He is buying it. So he's not just like stealing it against their will as far as I'm aware. But he is still taking every single bit of it he can find, meaning that the people that most likely need it aren't getting it. That was good loot. That makes me regret not immediately checking all of these. I don't want to stop here because oh no, the loot, it's too good. I didn't want to stop in this park, but it actually has stuff in it today.